Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into spooky season. I'm going to show you how to create this really fun gothic vampire nail look. When I posted it on social media, you guys loved it, so I did film it, and originally I was going to incorporate some chrome on it. But then once it was coming together, I was like, we'll save the chrome for a different day. So the star of our show is this color right here from Yogurt Nail Korea, syrup number 43. It is in cherry tomato. That's going to be our beautiful vampy kind of red. And then we are going to be pulling in this really awesome sculpted stiletto nail from Sweetie Nail Supply. Everything we're using today is from Sweetie Nail Supply, so I will link it in that description box below. But if you are looking for the perfect long stiletto, this jelly tip right here is going to be the perfect one for spooky season. The length, it is absolutely everything. So for the first color, you can see it's a syrup. So you're going to get that jelly kind of finish. It's really beautiful. It's very buildable. So we are going to take this color up and amplify it and make it even bolder. So after I cured it, we're going to go in with a second coat. And then this is really what's going to give you that kind of like gothic-y red. I don't want to say like a bloody kind of effect, but it is the perfect undertone because it's red, but it has a little bit of orange pulling through, which is giving it that perfect eerie kind of red finish. And again, cherry tomato is what this one is called, and it's definitely, it speaks cherry tomato if you really take that color concept of the cherry tomato. But here's what it looks like with two coats. And again, if you want it even darker, go ahead and hit it with a third coat. But we went ahead and I did the rest of the nails off camera. So now we have that perfect gothic-y red vibe going on. But now we're going to enhance it and we're just going to incorporate some really easy elements. We're going in with one of my favorite Pat Pat gels. This is from DIAMI. It is the black one. And if you are just getting into Pat Pat gels or are looking for some great quality ones, the DIAMI Pat Pat gels are absolutely amazing. A little bit goes a long way. I'm just going to work that product right into the sponge and just spend some time really just dabbing that product into the sponge, because the more you work that product into the sponge, the better payoff you're going to have. And you're going to get a better gradient effect, which we all want when we're playing with Pat Pat gels, especially when we're doing that gradient ombre like we're doing here at the tip. So you can see we already have that bold color coming through, and I'm just really focusing at the tip, and I'm just going to fade it out so it kind of blends in a little bit better. But you could do so many different things with Pat Pat gels. You could also put the ombre and do like an Aurora effect instead of focusing at the tip. Again, options are endless when you're doing your nails at home, but I'm just going to keep going over it and just build up that color just a little bit more and just kind of fade out the tip there just so it blends in a little bit better. And then the sponges that we're using today are the mushroom sponges from DIAMI. Those are a complete game changer. I really like the dome shape of it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and flash cure this just a little bit, just a quick flash cure. And then I am going to go ahead and go back in with the sponge just a little bit more, just to add some more depth to this and just make it a little bit darker. But this was really fun to create that ultimate spooky effect. I feel like we did that red base color, but going in with a purple or an orange would look fantastic as well for spooky season. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more nail on camera just to kind of show you how easy it is to create this effortless look in seconds with this DIAMI Pat Pat gel. And again, you could go as light as you want with your ombre, or you can go as dark as you want. These gels are super easy to use. And then we're going to use the Pat Pat gels to incorporate some really easy nail art. We're going to go in with these bat nail stencils. These are a game changer and they're really fun to use. So what I do is I went ahead with a lint-free alcohol wipe and just cleanse the nail off first. That's going to let the sticker just really adhere to the nail. Otherwise, if you don't remove that sticky tacky barrier first, that sticker is going to lift up, and then when you go in with the Pat Pat gels, you're not going to get that real defined bat outline that we're looking to achieve. Now when we're going in with the Pat Pat gels, we're going to do a few different bats on here. I'm going to just peel the sticker off, and then I didn't not cure or anything like that, so I'm just peel the sticker off, and then I'm going to go ahead and lay the bat sticker and just angle it this time. But I'm going to change how I do the gradient effect. I'm going to do some darker bats, and then we're going to do some lighter black bats to just give it a little bit of dimension. It's kind of going to be like these bats are flying through the midnight sky. Now, if you want to go ahead and flash cure first before you go ahead and pull that sticker off, you definitely can. The reason why I'm not flash curing is I'd rather be safe than sorry when it comes to this method, because if I am pulling the sticker off and I notice I have a little bit of Pat Pat gel on the outside of that sticker, I can go ahead and easily clean it up first before I cure it, because once I cure it, if I did go out of the line in that sticker, then I'm going to have that product cured on the nail. So I rather just be safe than sorry, so I'll do a full cure at the end. You could also, once you go ahead and pull that bat off, do a flash cure as well if you're worried about smudging that bat when you're putting the sticker on. So a couple different options when you are playing with those nail stencils. And then we're going to add a few nail charms to this. This is completely optional because I feel like this set looks great even without the charms. And the best part about this set is that you could do a glossy finish, or if you really wanted to take it to another level, you could do a matte finish as well. So you have a couple different options when it comes to this set. So right now I'm going in with my Doi Gel Top Coat because we're going to go in with the Crazy Top Glue, which is a non-wipe, and that's what we're going to use to adhere our charm. So I'm already going to go ahead and just go in with my gel top coat so you can get a good feel on what it looks like with that glossy finish. And then we're going to go in with the Crazy Top Coat. Now I'm using the thick formula. There's a couple different viscosities of this brand, so when you are ordering, if you are looking for the one that you can utilize with charms, I recommend getting the thick formula because the charms that we're using right now, they are pretty heavy. So if you were using a thinner viscosity, this charm would be sliding around. It would not be staying in place as easy as you see right here. So I'm able to go ahead and place it on the nail and get it exactly where I wanted, and then I flash cured. So here's what the first nail is looking like, and then we're gonna add a spooky little spider. But if you are in the market for anything when it comes to nail charm glue, the Crazy Top Coat from JIN.B is absolutely a must-have. I love it so much. It is my staple. You can see that spider is not sliding around, and I can just easily move it exactly where I want it. Now I do just a quick flash cure just to make sure we're keeping that charm into place, and then I will go ahead and pop this nail in the lamp and cure for a full 60 seconds. So we're just going to add one more nail charm to this just to kind of tie everything together. So we're pulling in some charms and some bats. Again, those were completely optional. I feel like this set would look great on its own just with its color, and then just going in with the Pat Pat gels. And here's what our finished set looks like. I love this so much. It was really simple to create. There's also something about this red. It is the perfect vampy undertone, and I'm totally here for it. So I hope you enjoyed today's simple set, and everything that we use in today's video can be found in that description box below. And I'll see you all in the next one.